Hey, mere modelites, it is just Kyrin here today, recording on the 6th of November 2023. And I'm coming in with a relatively short episode of some news, updates, and I suppose just a reminder at the end as well. So, no one today, and you'll notice, okay, it's a Monday. This is typically where we'll have a full Mere Models episode released, perhaps a meanderings, perhaps a conversation, perhaps something different. And I just wanted to come in with some bad news at the moment, which is unfortunately we'll probably be going back to just one a week for the foreseeable future. Probably the next 2 months is what I imagine. If you're hearing some noise, that's the starting to pour down outside here in Brisbane, which is kind of reflecting my own reason for why we're just reducing down. I've been talking a lot with Juan off air and just about life in general, how he's going, and he is going through an extremely busy time. So he's got a newborn baby, just moved house, and with the moving of house, there's financial pressures, a whole lots of things going on. Partner going back to work, all those sorts of things. So I know he is running at basically 100% at the moment. And if you didn't listen to that episode from a fair few weeks back, my mum's condition is getting worse. It's getting worse. So the last couple of months have been pretty rough. A lot of in and out of going to hospital, just trying to spend as much time with her as possible. I'm going to pretty much right after recording this go out and see her and my dad for a couple of hours. And it's been a rough time for me. I just don't have as much time to do all the things I love to do with the conversations, with the recordings and things like that. Apologies, needed to step away for a little bit there. So in terms of just what to expect going forward, we'll just have to go back to once a week for the foreseeable future. Like I said, hopefully just a couple of months' time, but perhaps that will extend out in past that. You never know what life will throw your way, whether that be bad or good. So we'll just see how we're going. I think it's still very much easy to maintain or manageable to maintain once a week for sure for the Mere Models. For the Mere Models book reviews, once again, just doing a once a week one for me, a live one. It's actually a lot easier going to live. The whole process of just creating and distributing is a lot more streamlined, and doing the prep beforehand to make a good show is definitely easier. But so we're still doing that, and then I've kind of taken a little hiatus here on the Value for Value show as well. I was hoping to come back pretty rapidly for that, but I think also probably for the best just to take a couple of months break on that portion as well. Will things improve? Will things get better? We'll just have to see how time goes with us. It's throwing a kind of lot of spanners in the works. I know just for my own plans to travel next year are very much going to be dependent on my mum's condition, how everyone else in my family is doing as well, what I can help out with, what responsibilities I need to pick up or help out with. So I just wanted, that's the bad news segment, which is just life. Just life happens here sometimes. So let's get on to perhaps some more good news, some fun things. I've been playing around. I mentioned this recently with LightSats. LightSats is just a way for you to be able to easily onboard someone onto the Lightning Network. And I really do want to appreciate and say thank you to everyone who's supporting us. And I've never been a fan of trying to incentivize you guys at home to like send in more money if you do this or you play this game. I understand the mechanisms, and I think there's some value in that, but I think the most value should just be if you get value from this show that you send it back, and that's the main driving mechanism of 90% of behavior. That being said, I do think there is we ask for something very specific and niche, which is to send it a boostergram, which is incredibly complex. It takes a lot of steps at this stage, and it's at the kind of forefront of technology. So what I'm going to start doing is, first of all, I just ask everyone at home to try out a new podcast app to get things like chapters, chapter links, transcripts, and things like that. Because one, it creates a better product, but it also is going to be able to benefit you in some ways. So what I'm planning on doing is putting some little links, a link in probably every episode that we do, to a claim where you can claim 2,000 sats. I've set up a whole bunch of wallets. You'll be able to do this, and it's a kind of a thank you. It's got 2,000 sats in there. It's nothing too crazy, but it's a great onboarding mechanism and or a way to show appreciation for those at home. So a little gift if you feel like tuning in, you're like, ooh, can I get 2,000 sats? There'll be a link and a QR code in the chapter art. Where this will be, how this will play out, I'll probably do a full episode with one in about 2 weeks' time, I think, on that. But it's just something, and I really would prefer it, I suppose, to go to people who have never tried it before, because it is the full onboarding mechanism. Here is how you get a Lightning wallet. Here is how you claim. This is what a SAT is, that sort of thing. So I would prefer it to kind of go like that. But, if it's for a loyal listener who just wants to pick me up, who wants some 2,000 sats, go nuts, claim it. And once again, just if you like sending that back to us in a Boostergram form, it would be very much appreciated. So that's kind of like the good news in terms of just something to improve the show, and the shows will be improving. The book reviews, I plan on changing hosts soon, so that'll allow me to go live and do some cool things. The Mere Mortals, I also want to experiment with some RSS things and basically just to try and create a better experience for everyone at home, to stay on top of the kind of awesome, cool trends that are coming out of podcasting 2.0, all of those sorts of things. So the good news is that the podcast is not going away. It's just it's being reduced in one format and picking up in another. So those are two there. And then I suppose just a final reminder for me is, just more on the personal note, what has really helped me over these last 2 months is spending a lot of quality time with friends and the people that I love. It's very important just to show that appreciation to them as well. If you ever get the opportunity to, would you rather work an extra 2 hours, or would you rather spend those 2 hours with your mom, with your dad, with your friends? I would just recommend, spend those couple hours with your friends. Work. In the end, what do you work for? It's to kind of be able to find the time and the money to spend time with loved ones. So I would just recommend doing that. It can come in all forms. Just hanging out, going out to a lunch or a restaurant. I went skydiving with some friends into the beach yesterday. All of these moments, they are short in the grand scheme of things. I'm at 31 years old already, and it's just, wow, how did I get here? I remember being a 10-year-old looking at my dad and just being like, my God, he's so old. So that's just a reminder here for me. It's not anything revelatory. It's nothing new, but it is a reminder coming from a different source to spend that time with loved ones, to show your appreciation for them, to tell them that you love them. It's all very, very important. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you for tuning into my little sob story here, and I really do hope you're having a fantastic time wherever you are in the world. I hope you're spending time with loved ones, and I really just do want to show some gratitude. Thank you for tuning into the Mere Mortals. It really is my life is so much better for having done all of this and for connecting with everyone. So until the next time, ciao for now. Kyrin out.